to another highly questionable fiesta. What do you like today, Bomani?
So we're going to have to stop laughing at JaVale McGee now because we might have to.
No way. Dale, papi.
Did the ref blow it by not calling a traveling violation on Kansas?
What a ridiculous question this is. Everybody in the world who saw this knows that this was a travel. Look at this. Kansas gets to 50 wins at home. 50 straight wins at home.
Wow.
I mean, that started from half court. He picked up his dribble right there, and that goes in, and Bill Self afterward is still saying, I don't know if it's a travel because he's a professional liar. Of course, that was a travel, and of course, that was a gift-wrapped ending for Kansas.
Yeah, but run this back again, because I want to know what he was thinking. Like, at what point did he say to himself, yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and take that one more step, right? I'm almost there. I think that I can make it, because it was so egregious that it did the nerve,
yes.
the fist pump, and
yes.
everything else. Yes, the refs blew it. I still want to know what made him think at any point, I can get away with this.
Because he could get away with it. He sold it as if he didn't actually think in the moment that he walked. I believe that he didn't think that he walked in that moment based on how he sold it.
Hey, what was the name of that guy, you know?
That's not fair. Can we pronounce that name? I can't pronounce that name.
I'll tell you his name, 3-step. Like, that's his name from now on. It's 3-step.
4 steps.
Did Minnesota's football coach get fired because he supported his players' protest?
The gentleman's name is Tracy Claeys. Now, he was hired as the interim coach last year. They went 2-4. Somebody got the bright idea to give him the job. The Minnesota folks haven't really wanted him to be the head coach, but then they messed around and won 8 games. Then they had the boycott thing. Then they won a 9th. But they didn't have to keep him because he said that he supported his players' right to protest when they made that ridiculous boycott, right? Yes, I think that is in large part why he is gone. But hey, him being gone gives us this moment.
One thing, I won't be up here freezing my off, so y'all enjoy the winter.
He doesn't seem too bothered by the fact that he lost his job.
He is 9-4 in this last season. He beat Washington State in a bowl game in which he held Mike Leach to absolutely nothing in that bowl game. The academics are great. There's nothing to fire this coach for except for this. But here's what's convenient. When they were threatening to boycott that bowl game, the money involved with that bowl game, they could have fired him then the moment he showed that support. They didn't. They waited to play in the bowl game, collect the money from the bowl game, and then they fired him because the athletic director never wanted him in the first place.
But get this part also. He had no choice but to support the players in the boycott, because once that boycott ended, he was still going to be their coach. It was the same thing with Gary Pinkel. If those guys are going to come back, you got to ride for them. Now it looks like none of them are coming back. Like players, coaches, anybody.
So let me get this straight. He gets a lot of money and he gets to leave Minnesota?
Yeah.
Looks like a hell of a deal, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
that's a win-win.
Can we play this again? He got $500,000. See if you can hear Winter before he starts speaking in those microphones. Listen to this sound again. You'll hear Winter speaking into the microphones.
One thing, I won't be up here freezing my off, so y'all enjoy the winter.
Microphone got all of that honk. In fact, when he sent that tweet of support, he may have had this in mind. Like, no, I got this. We're going to be out of here in a month, honey.
Does Jae Crowder have a legit beef with Boston fans cheering for Gordon Hayward?
Boston beats Utah last night. Isaiah Thomas is an assassin, and Jae Crowder represents that team very well, but he felt disrespected because the Boston fans were cheering for Gordon Hayward, who's going to be one of the coveted free agents. Gordon Hayward might replace Jae Crowder, and he felt disrespected by it. Listen to this.
I heard cheers before the game. I ain't like that at all.
Yeah.
I think there was some disrespect to me from the fans. That sparked a little fire in me.
Yeah, so that did motivate you.
Yeah, of course.
And you, 5 3-pointers tied a career high. Right? What's going on there?
Just be aggressive.
Yeah.
So I just felt disrespected.
I've loved this guy since Marquette. He represents just about everything that you'd want in a basketball player. He's also very emotional, and he got hurt. His feelings got hurt, and Brad Stevens said today, his coach, that he was surprised by that reaction. I don't know why he would be. That's hurtful. They're cheering for a guy that they want to replace you.
Well, especially because Brad Stevens said that Jay has represented everything that you should represent to be a Boston athlete, and they can't figure out why the guy would have a problem that they were cheering for Gordon Hayward. But can we stop and take a moment and appreciate the fact that they were cheering for Gordon Hayward? Like, people are saying that, you know, he played for Brad Stevens, and that's why the Boston crowd would be excited about the prospect of Gordon Hayward coming to Boston. Who you think you're fooling right now, dog? Who do you think that you are fooling right now? Is there another arena in the whole country that would get this charged up about Gordon Hayward maybe coming as a free agent? Climbing for Kevin Durant is one thing. You put Gordon Hayward on the same level as Kevin Durant, you might be the city that had the Kevin Love welcoming tour when he wasn't even a free agent yet.
I don't get it. What are you saying?
He's saying that Gordon Hayward could play wide receiver for the Patriots, too.
Oh, they love him.
Are you backing JaVale McGee or Shaq?
Yeah, so this is where we are in 2017. We have a war between JaVale McGee and Shaq. Shaq gave JaVale McGee the Shaq and a Fool MVP 2 different years because that's what everybody did. We laughed at JaVale McGee. We laugh at JaVale McGee. Here's Shaq laughing at JaVale McGee for something that I've laughed at JaVale McGee for, which is whatever this is supposed to be.
His
right?
hair, yeah, his hair.
Right, and JaVale McGee is tired of it. JaVale McGee has lashed out at us, and we have a delightful old man here with us. But look what he had for Shaq. Yo! Yeah, he had Shaq as the minstrel. Like, this is a conversation I'm almost uncomfortable having in front of some of y'all. Like, who do I back on this one? I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with this because if I back JaVale McGee, that means I can't laugh at JaVale McGee anymore, and I'm not giving that back.
I think that we all kind of want to wonder and laugh at JaVale McGee's haircut, but here's what happened. Shaq thought he was playing rock, paper, scissors, and JaVale McGee brought a grenade to rock, paper, scissors. When you go from hair to minstrel, you've gone a little bit too far.
And like the response to minstrel, by the way, Shaq played it like it was no big deal. You really only got 2 choices. Fight that man or squash it.
Is Teddy Bridgewater getting a raw deal?
Do you know that Sam Bradford is better than Teddy Bridgewater? Because I don't know that. And the Minnesota Vikings are behaving as if they know that. But now you got Sam Bradford completing 70% of his passes this year, which is so, and it's safe, and it's conservative, and Zimmer likes that. You don't know whether Bridgewater is going to be healthy or not, but they've given the job because of all they paid to Bradford, and it kind of ignores that every one of those 70% completions went for 4 inches. I don't know if this guy is actually any good.
Yeah, but the tricky part of this, though, is that Mike Zimmer said that Sam Bradford has earned the right to be the starter, which seems to be a bit counterintuitive. Look, they've got a team where they got this guy, Bradford, they traded first-round pick for, Teddy Bridgewater, who they used the first-round pick on. The thing is, I have no idea if Teddy Bridgewater is going to be able to play football again. That's why I don't understand Zimmer taking this approach that he did. But don't forget that Sam Bradford is the delicate flower who, after the things happened in Philadelphia, was also, I earned the right to be the starter. How dare you draft somebody else? So maybe this is just stroking this guy's ego, knowing that Teddy Bridgewater may never be out there again.
Hey, listen, if you're Teddy Bridgewater, you should follow the Minnesota, the head coach, and get the hell out of there.
Yeah,
It's really cold there.
He's from Miami, man. He doesn't recognize that. He doesn't want to be there.
If I were Teddy Bridgewater, after that surgery, I would not have been back in Minnesota ever again.
Bones, they hurt in the cold.
I mean, think about it.
Coming up next on Highly Questionable, I also have a message for the ladies out there. Here we go.
Careful, ladies. Careful, ladies. Whoa, there it is. Drink it in. Let it marinate. You actually just looked at the
Yes,
table
he did.
with your sexuality. All right, let's move on.
Time to play the game that is extremely open-minded. Do you question?
You give us topics and events, we question.
Do you question whether the reaction was better than the action?
All right, this video features Clark Atlanta University. One of us up here is an alumnus of Clark Atlanta University. The other 2 aren't nearly as good looking. What do we have? It's Derek Harper. It's 5'11". That's all. Oh, the knee in the chest. The step over.
Wait, what happened? Who's that on the court? What happened to that guy out there?
I don't really know.
What happened to 32?
I don't know, it's really good luck for the other team. I can't read their jerseys because they're not getting the full shame of this. See you!
What happened there? How did that guy continue to defy gravity? Let me see. That was the knee to the chest that lifted him?
Yeah.
Wow, he got higher off of another man's chest.
Man, but you know what, though? That's that taking a charge, that defense where you think you're just getting in the way. You just got in the way of the picture, the poster, and that appears to be Lemoyne Owens. Sorry, you guys are now shamed. Can we find out that kid's name so we can get the full brunt of this?
Well, I can tell you one thing. That kid that was looking for a charge, he's not going to be looking for a charge anymore.
I mean, that should teach
That's
you.
right, buddy.
That's right.
Once in a lifetime. That's
yeah,
easy.
man,
Oh, hell, this is too hard for me, you know?
Yeah. It's not worth it, kid.
Like, do you get credit in the film room after that? Hey, way to step in there for that charge, little buddy. Or do everybody just try to change the subject?
Do you question Swaggy Peas' new celebration?
The Lakers won last night. Swaggy P has been better this year. He hasn't been someone to laugh at. He scored 20 last night. Let's see the new celebration.
Difficulty. His legs, his knees are really giving him problems. Nick Young straight away. He's got it.
Oh.
Oh, a little hip thrusting, making love to the air celebration.
He looks so much happier, even
wonder
though we
why.
all think he's miserable inside right now. But it's manifesting itself in the best basketball I recall him playing.
Well, Swaggy Peas sending a message to the ladies out there. You know,
Yeah,
after
he's
the
available.
game, I'm available.
It
I'm
is
hot.
available. It is a message. A
After
very
the game,
subtle
before the
message.
game, anytime.
Maybe during the game.
I also have a message for the ladies out there. Here we go.
Careful, ladies. Careful, ladies. Whoa, there it is. Drink it in. Let it marinate. Did you actually just move the table
Yes, he did.
with your sexuality? All right, let's move on.
Do you question if he will be forgiven?
We're going out to a church in Phoenix from Christmas Eve.
Let's bow our hearts
right.
for prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Oh, what a wonderful disaster.
Oh.
Oh God, because joy has come into the world. Thank you, Lord, for the joy that the Savior brought.
Wow, this guy's just going to keep it moving, huh? Dick Versace's just going to keep it moving.
Yeah, Frank Broyles is going to continue with this service, but the only thing that I think is worse than this is there was a church in Sri Lanka that was supposed to put Hail Mary on the program, when in fact they put Hail Mary off that Tupac album. Yeah, that was worse than that. I wish we had video.
Hold on a second. Can I see that again just so that we can see the final pathetic moment where the last
you,
candle
Lord
that was
Jesus.
still standing hits that dude in the chest in one last act of God here at the end. Here he is, embarrassed and loud. Okay, I'm
Oh
good.
God,
I got this
because
handled. I'm
joy has come.
Well, I mean, when he set it up at the end with no candles on it, like, what did he think he was accomplishing? Was it so that the old man wouldn't trip on the way out?
Do you question if this guy deserves a pass?
Are we giving passes around here? We're not very good at giving passes. Let's see what we've got here.
Wait.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Who are we giving the pass? Oh, is he going to put it back? He's putting it back. You got to be bleeping kidding me. He's apologizing to the camera. He notices the camera. Oh, wow. That can't be real. That's got to be fake, Bomani. No? Oh, look, he's a good Samaritan.
Yeah, I need to know what country this is, because number one, that singular focus on the ATM machine is a great way to get robbed at the ATM machine. And if somebody just takes out your pocket and you just kind of dilly-dally around and you shake his head and think, what?
Well, that guy doesn't know what he's doing. You know, he's a rookie. You know, the way you do it, if you really want to do it, you go to the camera in the ATM, you smash it with the brick, and then with the same brick, you hit the guy on the head, you break his head, you grab his wallet, and you run away. And you wear sunglasses, so in that way they don't recognize you. That's the way I will do it.
Why not try to break the ATM? It has more money.
I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl.
When I see my baby boo, I get foolish. Smack her that tries to pursue it. Homeboy, she take and just move it. I asked you nicely, don't make the dog lose it.
Comes from the Clevelander Hotel on beautiful South Beach, Miami. Time to play the game that can't wait to get home and try the newest strain. See? Or no?
Tell us what's on television tonight. We'll tell you if we're intrigued.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
On MSG, Bucks and Knicks.
The Greek Freak is playing. You always want to watch him, don't you? The Knicks have lost a bunch of games in a row. Hornacek has the job, and he doesn't love something that Carmelo did. What did Carmelo do?
It's in disarray. See, Melo's saying clear out. Now he's
Oh,
telling
he calls
O'Quinn
an
to come
ISO.
on. You
Oh,
wanted the
there's,
screen.
yeah.
O'Quinn never
There's
came.
Jeff Hornacek
So Melo
saying,
is
oh,
struggling
another
to get
one
the
of
shot
these.
off.
Dear God. Do we know that that's not just coincidental that he just happened to be walking back? Was he disgusted? Bomani, are you intrigued?
I mean, but you're Carmelo Anthony and Aaron Gordon is guarding you. Like, should you not be asking for a clear out? If I'm Melo, I show up to practice the next day wearing a Jerry Stackhouse jersey.
Bobby, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. One thing I love about Melo is that he keeps on shooting, buddy. He gets that ball and he doesn't pass it around. He just keeps on shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting. So, I mean, whoever the head coach is, shouldn't be mad at Melo. That's the way he plays the game, you know?
Did you not know you were getting Melo Hornacek? Like, that's kind of the deal.
That's right. That's the deal you get, buddy. With Melo, that's what you get.
He's got it right.
On ESPN2, Georgia Tech and Duke.
Do you want to watch Coach K tonight? Last chance before back surgery. Then he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. Here's someone else you're not going to be able to see tonight or in the near future. He's suspended indefinitely because he does a lot of this right here. Some highlights of Grayson Allen being Grayson Allen, serial tripper.
What a bust.
Many different ways to trip. Those are three. He's a three-tool tripper. Those are all very different tripping incidents. And no Grayson Allen. And last game for Coach K for a little while.
Charlie on the camera.
Bomani, are you intrigued?
I am not really that intrigued. I will be intrigued the game after this one when the Jeff Capel demo tape begins. If I was him, boys, I'd put my stamp on this program because this is his chance to get another big job.
Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. But listen, I have a theory as to how the Coach K hurt his back, you know. I think that kid, Grayson Allen, tripped him, you know. That's how he got his back all bent out of shape.
You don't know that it's not true.
That's right.
I mean, you don't know that it's true, and it's probably not true, but you don't know that it's not true.
No, you know it's not true because Grayson Allen is still alive. Krzyzewski would have killed him with his bare hands.
On FYI, 7-year switch.
Okay, this is one of these deals. You got 4 couples that are having marital trouble, so how do you fix that? Some of you might go to therapy, but others would say, no, I'm going to invite the television cameras and try a different couple. I'm going to try that for 14 days, see how that goes.
I was thinking, based on the things that I already know we've talked about, we could, like, do a little role play. So I'm going to be Danielle, and I guess I would say, okay, Eric, I'm just frustrated that you didn't really plan anything for Valentine's Day. I just wish you would put more effort into it. Like, it just makes me feel like you don't really care.
I'm sorry that I overlooked that.
Well, that's great, but now Valentine's Day is over and ruined.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again. We're fine. I realized that I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Like, what else more do you want me to do? Please don't be upset still.
I am upset.
I'm sorry, I don't want to be arguing right now. I feel bad about it, and it won't happen next year or any other year after this. But
how can I be sure of that? What are you going to do differently?
You can't be sure. What's the point of holding? Why? What's the point of just...
Okay, I think you did a really good job.
What the hell did I just watch? Bomani, are you intrigued?
You watched a man who won't make this mistake next Valentine's Day because they ain't going to be together that long.
Poppy, are you intrigued?
What the hell happened there? You know, I mean, the guy's a big chicken, you know, you just say, no, that's it. That's the way it got to be, and that's it. You know, and then you run out the door. That's the way you do it.
All right, my father didn't even have an answer. He's just got so much marital advice. Oh, it's still C, but okay.
I mean, tell me this. When do you think's the last time you planned something for Valentine's Day?
I know.
And he's still married. He might know more than us.
What do you do for Mom on Valentine's Day?
Well, I go to the store, I buy her a nice car, you know, I write the nice comment on it, you know, and I shower her with a lot of chocolates, you know, and roses and what have you, you know that. That's the way I do it. That's the way I repair my differences of opinion with your mother.
Dad, Mom doesn't like roses or chocolates. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, no, she doesn't. Yeah, she likes chocolate.
No, she doesn't like either of those things.
On Lifetime, Vivica's Black Magic.
Is this Vivica Fox? I don't know any other
Vivicas. Is this Vivica
I don't know
Fox?
any other Vivicas. Let's assume it's Vivica Fox. Let's see.
I'm about to do y'all ladies a favor and create the first urban exotic male review. We want to seduce the ladies. We want to draw them in. These girls need to make it rain. My boys must know their place and realize that I am the head chick in charge.
Bomani, are you intrigued?
Ain't no room for the skinny dudes. Like, that's all I'm saying. You telling me that there are no ladies out there that want to see some skinny dudes? I feel like I need to call the EEOC or somebody like that to put in a lawsuit. Vivica out here discriminating.
All beefcake.
They love this skinniness, man. They do. I'm telling you.
Bobby, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. You know, these bring back old memories. You know, I'm telling you something. You know, when I was younger, I did a lot of dancing. You want to see some of it now? Yeah, I want to see some of it.
Momani knew what you were going to do. Momani knew before I did what you were going to do. Dad, come on, man. Come on,
I call
Dad.
my agent, man.
Come on, Dad. Oh, dear God. There it is, ladies. There it is.
That's all the time will happen today. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks.
I call this the peekaboo.
That's classic.
That's all I'm going to show you guys for free. That's it. No more freebies.